My name's Zeo, and welcome once again to another Coffee with Zeo. This is a more freeform, unscripted, podcasty sort of thing that we like to do on this channel about the same time each month. Here's where we discuss the current state of NGS, as well as let you know what else I've been up to. Version 2. Oh man, where do I begin? This is the beginning of a new era, or so they say. I guess I'll start off with creative spaces. Oh my goodness. This really sucked me in here. Like, there were times when I've been messing around in my spot and I'm like, holy crap, it's 1 a.m. Okay, time to get some sleep. This game hasn't had me doing that in quite some time. This is perhaps the least restrictive iteration of this kind of system that I've seen. Granted, I haven't played Minecraft or Fortnite, so I can't really compare it to that. So far, I feel like I have a pretty decent command of the system. I am able to do most of what I want to with it. I couldn't do the library thing like I wanted to, mainly due to text box and quantity constraints. But I like what I made so far. It was like, okay, I can't do the lore thing like I wanted to. Oh, we'll just adapt, improvise, and overcome, but make it about Zeota and make a badass tower with a cool penthouse at the top, but make people suffer to get there. I didn't want to make just another nightclub, just another beach resort, just another yada yada yada. And that's always been the core ethos of this channel. It's like what Kenny Rogers said one time when his career was starting out. You can do what everyone else is doing and do it better, or do what no one else is doing and don't invite comparison. Like, the world doesn't need another Karopi. The world doesn't need another Criticaster. And I don't mean that as a knock on those gentlemen, because they both do a fantastic job at what they do. If either of you happen to see this, please don't take that the wrong way, but I digress. I've always prided myself on being something of a maverick when it comes to this stuff. You know, like playing on JP when everyone else is on global. Speaking of which, creative spaces have allowed me to do things that I could never ever do on JP. For example, I plan on throwing a party at my pad on July 1st to celebrate 11 years of PSO2. I could never ever do that on JP, at least not with the majority of my viewer base. The ban wound up being a major boon, as my viewership on Twitch has been a lot more consistent than ever before, and I'm able to do way more community stuff. So to the psycho Karen who tattled on me and tried to get me deplatformed, joke's on you. Story Chapter 6, Part 1, hella short. It's just a few starless mooks and a starless boss, and Dozer catches one hell of a fade. I wonder when they did the voiceover for this, because Manon's not there. Her Japanese voice actor is stepping away for a while to address some health issues, supposedly. That was announced in November. I also have to wonder what influenced the sharp increase in experience requirements from 60 to 61, then plus 61 to plus 70. Like, I'll bet the higher ups were in a boardroom like, okay, these guys complain too much. Oh, we got something for that. Oh, we'll fix their wagon. So, Mr. Kimura's been on a string of interviews this past month or so, and you know what? I'm here for this. The guy made almost no public appearances before the April headline. He said that he mostly stayed out of the public eye because he felt that whenever he did, it had some negative repercussions. Then he deadass admitted in the most recent interview that, yeah, communication isn't exactly his forte. And you know what? I respect that kind of self-awareness. The guy just deadass recognizes that with his position of authority, anything he says in public might be construed as some form of bias. Like one interview where they asked what his favorite class was and if he was playing anything else, and he was like, no, let's just keep it about the game and the team. Like, if the dude just comes out and says, hell yeah, Slayer's my favorite class, then half the community's gonna be like, oh, that explains a lot of things. Homeboy does not want to open himself up to that. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about Blue Protocol. You know, the so-called Genshin/NGS killer. So far, it's been out for about a week in Japan, and oh my goodness, what a shit show. What an absolute shit show. So guess what anti-cheat they're using? Go on. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Fucking Welbia, Zine Code 3. Oh my goodness, Namco, what have you done? Sure, it's easily defanged, but I hear of a lot of people getting banned for real after a supposed fix. Man, they are dead ass serious, like, wait your damn turn, baka gaijins. I've yet to try it myself, but I am definitely having misgivings about it in light of the last few days. I thought about doing lore videos for the game, but considering the whole Zinecode thing, I don't know. On top of that, this is a Bamco game, so you know a lot of things are going to get renamed in the localization. Just look at the Tales games. They rename so many towns and characters that it's not even funny. I would literally have to have a preamble in every single video saying names are subject to change with the global release. On top of that, in light of Welbia and their monetization schemes, this has got a lot of people asking, is the grass really greener on the other side? And I think a lot of people are finding out, not really. I'll definitely try it when the global version comes out, whenever that is next year. But yeah, Amazon scares me, especially in light of Lost Ark and Venezuela's, New World. I doubt I'm ever gonna completely pivot off NGS with this channel. However, their overall handling of the story and overall lore of Halpha has left me with long periods of creative bankruptcy. Like, so far, the only 2 consistent uploads each month are these coffee videos and the headline breakdowns. So, Creative Spaces, Chef Smooch. Story Chapter 6, yeah, I realize it's part 1, but it could have been longer. I'll just say that. I did like how they gave a lore reason to justify the existence of Creative Spaces, though. So, what do you guys think of the opening act of version 2? Creative Space is not your jam? You prefer more pokey stuff? Don't worry, that's coming in August. You know how much I love chopping it up with you guys in the comment section and on the streams. Come on by and hang out sometime. We'd love to have you. Anyway, that's gonna do it for now. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, to thine own self be true. Until next time, farewell.